Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. And I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Bunch of skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana high school soccer fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Spooler Stadium. Little out-of-conference matchup for the Summit Athletic Conference's Northrop Lady Bruins. They're going to be playing the Columbia City Lady Eagles right here on a beautiful sunshine night here at Spooler Stadium. Big shout-out Athletic Director Bob Shank, always a great host, as we got Ryan Dellner and Lindley Kistler in the gym here on the same campus, taking in some volleyball action. That's Woodland at Northrop. They're in the gymnasium, newly renovated gymnasium, I might add. But this is SummitCitySports.com, second day in a row, bringing a beautiful soccer broadcast. Hunter Sosenheimer on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And, of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, we have a battle of undefeated squads here to start early in this 2022 season. The Columbia City Eagles 2-0 on the season. They are a well-experienced club. A lot of these players have been playing for 3 years since their freshman or sophomore year. They have had an outstanding squad under head coach Mike Cotter. Has really got the program rolling there at Columbia City, as you do have the tremendous stadium that they get to play in out there as well. But what a campus there it is at Columbia City. But 2-0 to start this 2022 season. They have state title aspirations, do the Columbia City Lady Eagles. Their leading scorer, point getter, is Addison Baxter, the forward. She wears, let's see here. Well, I don't know if it's 20 or 12. Columbia City has a couple of players, depending on home or away jerseys, will decide the number, so I'll let you know where she's at. But she's a sophomore goal scorer up top for head coach Mike Cotter, and she is a tremendous asset for any offensive end, especially here for Columbia City. Go with, of course, Megan Baxter as well, leader, midfielder, ball control, field general for head coach Mike Cotter and these Lady Eagles. For the Northrop Bruins, they are, of course, led by the ultimate goal scorer in Lydia Harold. She is a tremendous goal scorer. She's a junior, wears number 6, and she is one of the quickest players I have ever seen in the state of Indiana playing this soccer game. We're going to take a short break and get set for the start of this match right here live from SummitCitySports.com.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. It's about game time here between the 2-0 Columbia City Lady Eagles and the 4-0 Northrop Lady Bruins. I finished my thoughts there on the Northrop Lady Bruins. I mentioned Lydia Harold, the best goal scorer in the state of Indiana. She is top prospect here in the city of Fort Wayne. She's outstanding goal scorer under head coach Jay Goglowski. We mentioned Mike Cotter for Columbia City has really built the program in the way he wants. Jay Goglowski for Northrop has done that same exact thing here for the Northrop Bruins. They are a tremendous and talented squad, are the Northrop Lady Bruins. So both teams hit the field. Northrop with the orange jerseys and the gray trim for Columbia City, the white jerseys and the maroon bottoms. They are set and ready. We'll get you these starters here momentarily. As this broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Something's about to give here tonight, as both clubs undefeated and well prepared for this 2022 run. And Northrop, as I mentioned, 4-0 to start it. Beat DeKalb, New Haven, Norwell, and Concordia. That's a combined, 9, 12, 17-1 goal ratio. Pretty good start, if you ask me, if you're Northrop. So we are set and off and running on this Wednesday broadcast. I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It will be Columbia City possession to start it. Left to right on your screen. This is Indiana High School soccer. We do play 2 40-minute halves, 10-minute halftime in the state of Indiana. Both teams will feel out the other early. Kicked off the week last night. Yeah, Bishop Dwenger as they beat Belmont 2-1 in a hard-fought battle. That one goal for Belmont was an own goal from Dwenger. But nonetheless, Belmont hung really well there. A pair of 2A clubs. A lot of underclassmen here too as well for Columbia City. There's a ball down that right side. Harold can't get it through. Picked up by the keeper, Bailey Scheidler, for Columbia City. Rolls out to touch. First throw in of the match. Go for the Columbia City Eagles. Going to play it back on a little drop. Runs away on this turf. But both these teams, their home fields are the football fields. Scheidler plays it near side. So let's go with the starters for Columbia City and head coach Mike Cotter. 2-0 on the season. Number 1 at goal, Bailey Scheidler. Number 2, Julia Hamill. Number 3, Ella Johnson. Number 5, Katie Bollinger. Number 32, Victoria Molsky. 10, Kella Dillon. 12 is Addison Baxter. And here's a breakout. 1v1 and just wide of the post there from Addison Baxter. Their leading goal scorer on the season, has 3 of them through 2 games. That one just wide on a 1v1. Just finish them starters for Columbia City. I just noticed my clock glitched on me. And now we're synced up 3 minutes in. So Kella Dillon, number 10. Addison Baxter up top wearing number 12 on the away jerseys. Number 23 is Megan Baxter. Number 11, Lainey Ziliak. And number 33 is Riley Krill. Riley Krill, a freshman starter here for Columbia City. Yeah, Northrop, I like the new unis, but the number's a little rough for your boy to see. Up here in the high atop the press box, looking directly into the sun. Here's Harold in that speed. She'll take on the defense single-handedly. She has the dribbling skills as well to break herself out and give space. That time defended nicely. That's what you're going to need to do if you're Columbia City. Bend, don't break. That ball played out wide. Baxter got a toe on it, couldn't keep it in. We'll get you the Northrop starters here momentarily. Good play on that right wing. Cuts it out wide. That's number 15, Shia Sirvath. Harold. You see the quickness there, folks. It is such a game break. She's onside. Cuts it back again. Nice little footwork, and that's going to be a foul. And was it outside the box is the question. I mean, that was right there, right at the edge of the box. They're going to give it right outside for a free kick here from Northrop. A left-footed in swinger. 4 or 5 players here up for Northrop. On the whistle. As they want a 10 counted off here from the wall. Pretty dead on was Columbia City, which you rarely see. Usually they're standing 6 yards. That ball is going to come in and skied up and over the netting for a goal kick. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thank you for joining us. Pretty sure we have another girls matchup tomorrow night. Concordia at Leo on the turf there at Leo High School. And one of the 2A favorites out of this area in the Leo Lions. Scheidler. That one need back in. Defense has to play it out and does smartly. The throw into the box. Nobody there but an eagle. The volley out, and then Harold couldn't wrap around it. Goes out for another goal kick. Missing a starter here. Well, we'll go with what I got here. Number 2 for Northrop, Enroy Mon. Number 6 is Lydia Harold. 8, Mai Saryar Chan. Number 11, Ileana Milkovich. 15, Shia Sirvath. 20, Nadal Ismail. 21, Neri Sabri Carmona. 22, Sabrina Quintana. And number 24, Mariana Salinas. In at goal, I believe that is Valerie Cruz. It is Valerie Cruz wearing number 0 in at goal for Northrop under head coach Jay Glogowski. Still missing one. Played back here, Quintana, good peel back on the left attack to break that up momentarily, but a throw for Columbia City. Sirvath with the pressure, they roll it back though. Ziliak taken away, here's Harold. Harold has a player wide and will eventually try to go to her, but picked off nicely by number 15, Lillian Richmond for Columbia City. Baxter. Staying strong was number 21, Carmona. She's a freshman there in midfield for head coach Glogowski. That goes wide. That's Number 16, that was the starter I was missing. And Deborah Lokomolko. That's my best attempt right there, folks. There's a counter for Columbia City. The way this game is shaping out early is possession more with the Lady Bruins, but let's see how it shakes out. Nearing 10 minutes left, or into this first half. Nice little trickery from Baxter. Quintana. That's played all the way out here to Hamill. Hamill surveys. Has a drop there to Johnson. How about the defensive pressure? Ooh, little whistle, a little too much contact from the liking of the head man. I think Columbia City can push this free kick up another 5-6 yards if they wanted to. Ball comes in, low line drive ball. Chested out wide by Milkovic. And kept in. Out to touch. Columbia City throw. Counting down the minutes for that sun to pop. We're looking at clouds here, but of course none over where we need them to be. I'll stand behind Hunter here in a second. Substitution, first one of the match. It will go with Northrop. Number 5 is Serenity Adams. I don't know if that's the same Serenity Adams from Concordia. I believe it is. Either way, she's on the left side of this attack now for head coach Jay Glogowski and the Bruins. A touch by Columbia City. They'll move up 15 yards. We'll do it again. 11 minutes in. We got a secondary ball. That's why the media just does not belong on the track. I tease. I just came from the sports club watching Dwenger and my daughter play lures. And this same camera guy, I don't know if it's News 15 or which one it is, but he was there out at Sports Club. Must have followed me over here to Spooler. And shout out local media, doing an outstanding job here in Fort Wayne. Oh, Harold, beautiful setup to Adams. Adams, 1v1, and goal! Serenity Adams checks into the ball game and immediately puts her fingerprint on this ball game. 1-0, Northrop on top. Beautiful through ball played by Harold. And then the speed from Adams, and then the calm, cool finish. Tremendous. Let's take a peek. There's Harold. That extra dribble set up that angle. Nicely done. I didn't notice that live. Hunter a little slow on the drag. Even our camera guy dealing with the sun here, folks. Built-in excuse. That's it, 1-0. That's how quickly it can happen for Northrop. There's Mal. She is a longtime starter. She's had a ton of minutes here at Northrop. Number 20, the center back. With the graduation of the slew of players out at Homestead, including one of the best players in the country, Amelia White, really put Northrop there as the favorite coming out of that sectional. Of course, you know, we're only a couple weeks into the season, but they are a very talented squad. Adding Serenity Adams to the mix. Here's Harold. How about that juggling? Good defense, though, by Ziliak. Scheidler. Play back. Punch through. Possession for Northrop. Then taken away nicely by Hamill. Hamill's had a couple of nice individual plays here earlier for Columbia City. That touched nicely to Baxter. Off the foot of Baxter. That was Megan Addison, junior to sophomore. little too much. Nope. Referee letting him play. Harold holds it up. Left it to Carmona. Now Adams. Adams, and that's going to be a foul on number 11, Laney Ziliak. Two players addressing the ball here on this free kick. The right boot of Quintana. And then that's the left boot. There's going to be a run through. And then the shot comes near post and lets it roll out. No, not on goal that time. Nearing 15 minutes into the match. That ball towed out, kept in. Harold squeezes through the defenders, takes a little shot. Took a funny bounce. And Scheidler came towards the center of the box. That ended up, it was deflected off the defender's foot. Will be a corner for Northrop. I believe that's Sirvath, left-footed in-swinger. Ismail pulls up on this corner out of the center back roll. They're trying to pick her out on the header. Still up in the box. And off of Carmona for a goal kick. You see what they were trying to do there for Northrop. Trying to pick out Nadal Ismail, number 20, the center back, as she hustles back into her spot. Yep. Baxter just unlucky there, had it caught up on a blade of turf. That one played a little bit behind Harold. Cleared out wide. Adams will let it trickle out for a throw-in. Salinas, the junior, will come for the throw. And to Harold, the junior. That will be mistouched and out for a Columbia City throw. Let's do it again. Adams with the high boot. We'll move it up 10. Rethrow. There you go. They're going to switch it. Good play by Chan. It was kept in. Woo! Nicely done. Split the defenders. Stepped up. Did Krill. The freshman center back. Now Harold. Uh-oh. Has a step. Marked. Looking for a shot. Got it through. Went near post for the goal. Outstanding shot. Everyone else looking far post. She saw the crease. And the sliver on this near side tucked it in between the keeper and the post for goal number 2 for Northrop. Just like that. That's how quickly it happens, folks. As I mentioned in the first goal, that through ball played by Adams, a little reversal of roles from the first one. 2 dribbles, and then the shot inside that near post for goal number 1 for Lydia Harold on the night. Adams might be shaken up here a little bit. Looks like they're going to keep her on the pitch. As we're back at it, 2-0. Northrop on top. takes you back to that first chance from Baxter from Columbia City early in the half. You know, just a minute into the half, minute or two, and had that 1v1 with Cruz and just went wide of the far post. That could have been an early 1-0 lead for Columbia City. But now we're sitting 2-0 for Northrop. How about Adams in the hustle to come back defensively? And the strength to keep possession. Outstanding. Serenity Adams showing you the strength and the skill level. Right boot from Cruz. It's kind of dangerous. Quintana. She was a freshman starter last year, number 22. How about that footwork by another freshman? Man. Whew. Very Kimona. That diagonal cross is not going anywhere. What a goal kick. Adams will get a rest and a hand from the crowd here at Spooler Stadium. Out to touch, Northrop throw in. Midway through this first half, SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Tomorrow night, Leo hosting Concordia on the girls' side. How about that switch? This freshman, tremendous stuff. Substitution for Northrop. Salinas will check out. Ain't gonna lie, them numbers are a little difficult to see. I have to have a word with Mr. Shank. Yeah, that's right. Had the ponytails blocking half the numbers, then you're really into some danger. That was number 3. Finally got a good look. Ashley Beachy will replace Salinas at that left back. Good pressure by Quintana, but cleared out near side. Ziliak looking for help. Found it in Hamill. Hamill wanted to carry it through, but that one was deflected and stolen by Carmona. Now they start the attack. Got caught up a little bit. Megan Baxter pulled it back. If you could tell, I think some of her fans wanted her to go with the through ball there. Uh-oh, Harold. Full speed, Harold, goal! Her second one of the half. Lydia Harold and Northrop rolling right now against Columbia City. Just like that. Man. Not many weapons in the state of Indiana like that of Lydia Harold. That one with the left boot, far post. Showing you a couple of bags there, or a couple of clubs there in the bag. 3-0. It's just one great individual play after another for Northrop. That one rolled a little bit heavy, unlucky for Quintana, and out to touch. Beachy towed it to Harold. Harold holds it up. And now we'll play it back smartly to Chan. Out wide. Good steal from Baxter. Can she start something? Give a little life here for Columbia City, the sophomore. And takes a rip. And we'll roll out for a goal kick for Valerie Cruz. Valeria Cruz. And will be deflected out once again. A great test here against a 3A school and one of the better ones in the state for Columbia City. It's all about winning state sectionals into regional, semi-state, and state titles. Now to touch, quick throw. And a little too much nudging to the dismay of the Columbia City fans. Johnson will play it back. Wide, looking for a cross. Instead, we'll drop it back. Left-footed shot from Sirvath, and that went in. Oh, man. Shia Sirvath from about 30 yards just ripped it in. One hopper. Goal number 4. My goodness. Yeah, we lost it there. I didn't see it was going in either. With the goal from Sirvath. Pull back. Now Columbia City in huge trouble now. Down 4-0. It's a very good first 20 minutes. Kept in. Quintana still on the attack. Trying to get the cross in, but it came right back to her. That one caught up on Mon. 4-0 our score. 14 minutes left in the first half. Baxter, a little shaken up and on their heels a little bit is Columbia City, as to be expected. Hamill had that picked off, but hustled back to try to regain possession, but it trickled to Harold. Harold has a runner. Try to fit it on through to Quintana. Defended nicely. Adams back in the ball game on the right side of the attack. Woo! And that has to be cleared out. Adams was on a mission there momentarily. Don't forget, join us Friday night. I think we're live at 6, or is it 7 this week? But I will be at Chambers Field, Northside, hosting Bishop Dwenger, a little Summit Athletic Conference football. I believe Northside or Northrop is taking on Southside, yeah? Yeah. And I believe that's here. Our boy Hunter, Wayne Lewis, as that corner comes in. Trickled all the way here to Carmona. She's going to keep it in. Good turn. Ooh. Dragged it towards the end line, and she'll get a corner. Tremendous stuff. Oh, that was just missed. That was absolutely a corner. I think the ref helped out a little bit there. Under 12 minutes left in this first half. Scheidler. Adams. Harold. Look at the strength. Couldn't get past the last defender in number 19, Morgan Molt. That did roll out over the sideline for a throw-in. 11 minutes left in the half. SummitCitySports.com. Mentioned Ryan Dellinger and Lindley Kistler in the gymnasium for volleyball. You can also see that on SummitCitySports.com. Good defensive breakup from Johnson. Plays it up top. Dillon. And then taken away just immediately by Northrop. Their pressure D has been insane. A little miscommunication that time, but Ismail will clean it up. Carmona, Mon. Quintana caught up. Looking for Harold on the run. But defended by Maddie Straub, the senior, number 22, is checked in. Good ball. Outstanding. Here's Baxter. There's a chance. Baxter into the box, shouldered up by Ismail. And that went from going to just a straight line dribble, angled basically 90 degrees out that way. When Nadal Ismail came down to help on that D. Under 10 minutes left. And they got a foul over there, they did. Adams tried to flick it into space, but it came to Siravath. Harold wasn't in the center. That's Quintana. That's got to be a foul. Whoa. May have been blocked on that. Official was coming from that far side. Quintana. Siravath. That one rolled through the legs and came to Harold. Harold plays it near side to Quintana. Harold's going to stay there for a drop. It was defended nicely, out for a throw-in. Into Quintana. Turns, faces, puts the ball into the box, looking for Adams. Adams. Cleared by Columbia City. All the way out to Chan. Baxter. On the move. You see why she has 3 goals in 2 games, but defended nicely in that back 4. Well, second half, I think we'll be sun free. better picture of this beautiful turf here at Spooler. Just a couple of years old. Beachy came up for the defense and did come up with a steal. Taken back by Johnson. Hamill. Tried to get it over there to Bollinger. Couldn't connect. Northrop looking for a build-up. That ball centered. Siravath is going to pop it into the attack. Look at Harold's speed. That will go out for no signal yet. Is it a corner or a goal kick? I think the headman's waiting for the AR, and the AR was waiting for the headman. You call it. No, you call it. Let's see what they decide here, but time a ticking. I think they're going to give this here to Columbia City. They are. Substitutions for both squads. Adams picked it off. You see Adams playing very confident right now. Yeah, right near the track on that fall. It's a little dicey over there. Looks to be all right. Under 6 minutes. 4-0, Northrop is on top. Started with Lydia Harold finding Serenity Adams on a nice through ball, and then Serenity Adams really calmly put a ball into the back of the net. Second goal, they reverse roles. As we saw Adams find Harold on a through ball, then Harold tucked it in with the right boot on this near side post. This is a nice shot. And then the third goal, Lydia Harold basically took on 6 or 7 defenders after stealing the ball. Proceeded to dribble it about 35 yards. And then went with the right boot far post. And then Siravath, which Hunter nor I caught, that fourth goal. She hit one from deep. What a heady play from Ismail. Smartly plays it back to Cruz. Ismail, a little heavy on that touch. Dropped it to Johnson, but that's been the story here. Columbia City just a little bit off on their passes. How about that skill? But just ran away from her on that drag and pull. Beachy tried to flick it. Came to number 4, is checked in, Marta Stender for Columbia City, the junior. This freshman's going to be a force in her 4 years, no doubt about it. Jake Lugowski's got another good one. Nuri Sabri Carmona is her name. And Adams. Referee thought that was too easy of a fall. No call. Here's Baxter. Baxter, nice trickery. Into the edge of the box. Played it to Dillon, but a smile there. Adams wants a runner. Cuts it back in. Wide open runner on this near side. Okomolko. Deborah is her first name. That's what we're going to go with. Harold. Uh-oh, looking for a hat trick. The left foot, and just wide of that far post. Goal kick coming for Columbia City. Yeah, that goal by Sirvath, I'll show it to you again, but as the sun was kind of dipping, lost track of it. I did as it was live. She just kind of tucked it around a defender on a shot. We got a whistle here. 2.5 minutes, we're under. Not sure what the issue is. Back to the action. 2:15. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Spooler Stadium. Northrop High School. And maybe we'll just talk the last 2 minutes of this match. I'm not sure what the holdup is over here. If they're talking to head coach Cotter for Columbia City about something, whether it was a sub or, well, they're going to switch possessions is what they're going to do. So Columbia City with the throw. And what just one goal would mean to Columbia City in the last 2 minutes. Just to get a little life to go into the break. Megan Baxter back in. And another throw. 1:15. Adams. Harold has a runner. Just couldn't release it over here to Deborah. And a whistle, free kick for Northrop. 1 minute remaining. Who's going to take it? I believe it's going to be Sirvath. But they need a ball, first of all. 50 seconds. Sirvath. The shot, and there is Scheidler for the easy grab. Stays 4-0. How about that? Baxter. Out wide. Hamill. She'll switch it. Ziliak. 10 seconds left in the half. Harold. Just not enough time, and that is halftime. 4-0 your score. Northrop, an outstanding display of offense over the past 25 minutes or so of that first half. As this broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, located at Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group, except that's their old read, because Kelly Automotive is celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their locations at brands at drivekelly.com. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up in line in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board together to reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated? The Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Zioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfectant services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in just 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. So our halftime break here, ladies and gentlemen, 4-0. Northrop is on top. Goal from Serenity Adams, goal from Shia Siravath, and 2 from Lydia Harold. That's where we set 4-0. We're going to take a break and come right back. This is SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November in addition to the club training he was doing because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime break, about a minute and a half left. Northrop up 4-0 over Columbia City. A really good Columbia City. Don't get this twisted. They are really good. Unfortunately, they are playing one of the top teams, in my opinion, in the state, in the Northrop Lady Bruins under head coach Jay Goglowski. But they sit 4-0 over Columbia City. Well, about a minute left. Let's show some IHSAA some love. We'll be right back. 1 minute break. SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. 40 minutes up on the board as the Northrop Bruins and Columbia City Eagles going at it. 4-0 on top is Northrop. Boy, have they looked impressive. You're getting the transfer with Serenity Adams from Concordia, adding another striker to the mix. I mean, just not fair if you're the opposing squads. So we are set. Northrop will have possession to start it. .40 minutes remaining in this match. Serenity Adams starting this half on that right wing. Made an impact within the first minute and a half, 2 minutes of coming into the ballgame in the first half. That one goes to Harold, and we'll take a shot at goal, saved by Bailey Scheidler. Encounter from from Columbia City, but just not enough. This Northrop squad, not only are they very, very talented, but the team chemistry looks really good out there as well. As that rolled underneath the boot of Dylan. Dylan off, and that one will be deflected back to the keeper in Cruz. And Cruz will drill it out towards midfield. Carmona tried a little back header flick, but does get back to the ball. A little nutmeg. Keeps possession. Man, is she good. Harold, that extra burst, gets it, and this is going to be another one. What a save. Oh, tremendous stuff in that goal. Back-to-back saves now. But that's the danger. And Concordia waits those through balls so well on the stride of Harold. And a lot of that has to do with her timing of the runs as well, but it's great stuff. Ziliak. They drop it back to her. Needs to clear it out. Ooh, late contact, no foul. There it is, late whistle. It was late, but it was the right one. On the late challenge towards that far flag. Nice roll here from Columbia City. Cruz. Cruz finally had to make a play and sure did. Valerie Cruz, the junior keeper. Played back out. Harold. Just off the toe of Adams. Still goes at it. Look at the hustle. Excuse me. Baxter. Wearing the captain's band as a sophomore. Milkovich. When taken back by Columbia City. Turn, surveys, does Stender. Gets it back. The step up from Quintana. Now Carmona. The diagonal switch to Harold. There was the freshman Krill. Partially cleared by Hamill. Tried to put back in by Beachy. Columbia City looking. Stender. Yeah, something shiny. Yeah. Quintana turns, looks, surveys. The shot from Baxter, but Cruz there. Easy doing for Valeria Cruz, excuse me. It's a tough one there. Out to touch. Another throw with substitution here first. It'll be number 19 in for Columbia City. Morgan Mole. Plays it back. Comes near side. Dangerous ball. Adams just tucked that. Throw in Northrop. Adams. She'll leave it. Milkovic. Carmona pops it up looking for Adams. Adams back towards midfield. Stender couldn't get to it. Man, Carmona is skilled, folks. Just the 9th grader. That ball played back towards the box, but no issue for Columbia City. Carmona turns. You knew she was cutting back on that. Battle for the ball is going to come to Krill. The freshman being pressured by Harold. Harold gets it back, cuts it back to the right boot. The cross cleared back out wide. Nicely done by number 19. Krill will clear it out to touch. Milkovic, check it. That's Beachy, I believe. Battle for the ball. Carmona wins it. Try to play Adams. Good center, Mon. Good touch down to the left boot. Harold out wide. Gonna take a shot. Why not? Scheidler there. Long ball. Milkovic. And Baxter. Milkovic wins that one. Good pressure. Rolls out for a Columbia City throw. Good play by Stender. But Milkovic found Adams. Back to Stender. Hamill. "31 minutes left in the match. Carmona is going to go wide to Harold. Good defensive play by Ziliak, and then a foul on Harold. Free kick coming for Columbia City. Nearing 10 minutes into this second half. The ball was blasted by the freshman. Out to throw for Columbia City. Into Baxter. To Dillon. Dillon settles it. Cut back, double teamed, and stolen. Great hustle. My Dillon, the senior. Here's Baxter. Northrop's well aware of the scoring capabilities of number 12 in white. As you saw, 4 players immediately Another throw in. Right next to that corner flag. Carmona playing in the middle of this attack up top. Has a runner in Harold. Got a piece. Offsides. Offsides called by the AR on this near side. Adams. Easy play there for the keep. Good center. The through ball, that's too heavy. Adams was making a run on this right side. Substitutions by both clubs. .28 minutes left. Beautiful sunset here in the 260. Home of SummitCitySports.com. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. Here's a shot. Blocked. Giving up the body was Baxter. Dillon settled it. Stender. Sirvath, and that's going to be a push in the back on Stender. Oh, no. It's going to be a foul on Sirvath. Free kick. Megan Baxter. Up to Dillon. Took a nice hop. Need back into the attack. Bollinger. Northrop possession. Ooh. That might be a card. Referee started walking over. They'll keep it in the pocket, but a quick restart. Now there will be a card. And she'll have to check out immediately for a restart. Coach Cotter not pleased with the call at all, though. So they will mark. Megan Baxter down with the yellow. She can check in after a restart. Excuse me. Coach Cotter still wanting an explanation over there, it looks like. As here comes the substitution. No free kick for Northrop. And for Coach Cotter, you get Megan Baxter right back in the game, I believe. Try to find Adams. How about Carmona? But Krill, the freshman, got just enough of it. The defensive play. Adams, a left boot, just over the crossbar. .26 minutes left. First half, or the first 15, 18 minutes of that first half, pretty much like the first 15 minutes here of the second half thus far. for a ton of possession for Northrop. Just had my stat guy. He's on vacation in Alaska. He just sent me the stat line. Northrop enjoying 98.367.5% possession in this match thus far. I mean, that touch right there from the freshman Carmona is next level. There's Quintana showing you the skill. Milkovic. But if you watch this Northrop team, there are many, many schools worried about the Bruins when it comes playoff time. They've gone to the bench a little bit. That's going to be a foul, a little push in the back. Good job by Sirvath. The junior. She'll take the free kick with the left boot. Ball played in. Chidler there. See about a counter. Giving back. Is this Mal? Beachy. Wow. Just the thought process of that move. Couldn't finish it, but you see the groundwork laid there. Nearing 23 minutes left in the match. SummitCitySports.com. Hunter Solstenheimer on the camera. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Free kick. Serva. Ooh, that came in hot off the turf. And then the quick rollout. Johnson. Johnson makes a defender miss. It's been that third or fourth pass for Columbia City that has just been errant. Just cannot put enough together. That comes with the pressure defense, of course, from Northrop as well, but good strength by the sophomore. Johnson. Double team taken away. Adams tried to slide step. Will go out. Up next for Columbia City. We'll take on Belmont. Be tomorrow. We'll be in the friendly confines in Columbia City. Had an opportunity to do a sectional there, 2 years ago, I believe. It's a beautiful campus out there at Columbia City, that new high school. Outstanding football field, doubling as a soccer pitch, of course. Northrop's next matchup. We'll be back to the Summit Athletic Conference. They're going to get the weekend off. They won't play another match until Tuesday. That'll be against Southside right here at home. And then another Summit Athletic Conference matchup on Thursday against Dwenger. They're at Shields Field. I believe we'll have that match live. Still working on next week's schedule, but pretty sure that's where I'll be on September the 1st. Well, Hunter and I will be. Carmona flicks it up. Adams. So strong. Highly skilled. A little walkover, cuts it back, lays it to Carmona. Carmona, the shot. That's a low skipper. Jadler with the save. Servath. Here's a chance. Addison Baxter. Split the D. And it's going to get a whistle. Just about 3 yards outside the box. Yeah, they're going to place it 2 yards outside the box, about 20 yards out. Let's see who'll take it. Number 23, the junior, Megan Baxter, 2 goals on the season. 4-person wall for Northrop. Baxter, the right boot, the bender, off the bar. Man. That's just been the type of night for Columbia City. What a beautiful free kick. Just hit the upper 90. Man. Sometimes it's just not your night. Played just behind. Baxter again, trying to release Dillon. Cruz did get to it first. Turns and absolutely blasts it. Deflected out wide. Played it back, Carmona. Turns, makes a run. Tried the through ball. That will head out for another goal kick. Substitution. Carmona's going to lay it back. Servath tried the diagonal switch. Picked off by Ziliak and found Bollinger. Rolls back to midfield where Servath was awaiting it. Zeliak, nice steal as she came up. Or check that, that was number 5 Bollinger, Katie Bollinger, the junior, with the steal. Picked off by Johnson. Johnson plays it off of Milkovic. Out for a throw, but substitutions awaiting. We're going to redo this. Nice hand from the crowd here. That's number 27, Elena Bonham, a freshman. She's got 2 goals on the season. Kept in. Good touch by Bollinger, I believe that was. Blasted! Oh, what a save by Cruz. She got about caught off her line. What a tremendous shot. That had a ton of heat on it. That's going to go out for a corner. Nicely done. Is that Ella Johnson, I believe? We'll get another look at it momentarily. Right-footed in-swinger on the corner. Headed straight up. A smile there. She'll head it out. And Cruz will corral it. The through ball out wide. .14 minutes left in the match. Free kick for Columbia City. They're going to drop to 2-1 on the season. Early in this season, just a couple weeks in. Uh-oh. The flick. What a save. Scheidler again, but it came back to Harold. The diving shot and goal. Northrop makes it 5-0. So the 5-goal lead will mean a running clock. We'll restart it back up. Good effort, individual effort. Oh, 5-0, Northrop is making a statement. Played it in the center of the pitch. Bollinger got a piece of it, then finally cleared out. Takeaway. Play back out towards midfield. Under 12 minutes. Quintana. Excuse me. That one had a nice Northrop roll off the deflection. Centers it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Harold just got enough of it, and it will roll out. Man, her burst of speed is just next level. You think you're good, then boom. 5-0 Northrop in absolute control. Harold again. A little miscommunication. Under 10 minutes left in the match. I'll be back at it tomorrow night. Concordia at Leo. On the girls' side. I'm gonna have to double check the time start on that as well. It'll be 7 or 7:30. Ismail defending on Baxter. Good job. It's a little high elbow, but it came from both players. The through ball, looking for Kendra Tassler. That'll be scooped up. 8.5 minutes left. Excuse me. Coach Kuklowski on a little bit into the bench here. Throw under 8 minutes. It's a 4-0 halftime lead. Still a ton of possession. Harold, nearly another one. That would have been 4. 5-0 to count. Corner. Left footer. Servath and swinger. Attempted headed in, but I think that went off a hand on the attempted header. Baxter. Harold heads it into space. She does that so well. Looking for 4. And the easy grab. Just mishit on that one. Scuffed it a bit. That's going to roll out to touch for a Columbia City throw. Under 6 minutes. And a foul. But just as I expect, definitely expected a closer match, more possession with Columbia City. Definitely expected a win from Northrop, but what a showing. What an absolute showing. This is their 5th match of the season. Columbia City at 3. So drop to 2-1. Northrop up to 5-0. Here's Baxter. Ishmael has been strong. Baxter gets it back. Good footwork. Stepped up and cleared out. Megan Baxter comes near side. Well, try to give and go there. Quintana got a piece. Quintana, another one. Stepped up nicely, though, did number 32. And Victoria Mosky. Uh-oh. Harold. Oh, my goodness. Took it right off the boot. Woo-hoo. Sheesh. Just swiped it off the shoelace of Harold. She was looking for another one. Milkovic checking in for Tassler. Head coach Kugausi is going to be very pleased with what he saw here tonight against a strong Columbia City team. And a goal kick for Cruz. Nearing 3.5 minutes. No play by Bollinger, but it came back to Northrop. Harold on the run. Has a runner on the left side. The defense by the freshman, Krill. Then finished. Throw in Northrop. 3 minutes left. Join us tomorrow night live from Leo, Concordia at Leo. And Friday evening, there's at least 6 football games up on the slot or on the slate. From SummitCitySports.com. Looking for another outstanding Friday night of high school football. I'll be at Northside as they host Bishop Dwenger. Quintana. Seravath. Takes a left-footed shot, and that's going to go wide. As we near 2 minutes left in the match. Adams is going to check back in. And Harold will check out for the final time. Adams goes in the center of that attack. That's a handball. Oh, missed. The AR should have saw that looking right at it. And good sportsmanship shown. Adams. Seravath. He wants a goal. He's got a little giddy up. Out to Dillon. Adam lays it back. One minute remaining. Took a high hop. Good battle for the ball, and they're going to give a foul on Northrop. Good strength shown there by Ella Johnson. .30 seconds left. Off of Hamill. Krill. Oh, that rolled all the way through. Schindler there. Ten seconds left. But what a match by Northrop. A very good showing against a very game Columbia City team. Trust me, Columbia City is going to win a lot more games than they're going to lose this year. But tonight, Northrop just had all the answers. A hat trick for Lydia Harold as well, and Northrop wins it 5-0 over Columbia City. Of course, Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game is Lydia Harold with those 3 goals. Oh, check it. She got that 4th one at the end as well. Yeah, man. So we're going to have to sign off and get set for our next ball game tomorrow at Concordia. Until then, for Hunter Sosenheimer, I am Tim Atkinson. You've been watching Indiana High School Soccer right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now.